I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
There's a screen. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Morant with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Toppin with it. Jackson in his pocket. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Caldwell Pope with a drive. Here's Wells. Knocks it down from this.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Toppin. Harden surveying the D. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. The shot won't fall.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And it's Harden penetrating. And he lays it up and in.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Now here's Harden. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Few more intimidating in the paint than Jackson, the former Defensive Player of the Year.
Leonard looking over the floor. Picked it. And now Memphis on the break. Wells with it. He's picked up by Zubac.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender, knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Leonard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard can't get it to go. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Driving in. And they pick up 2. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Toppin's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Back to Caldwell Pope. Into the lane. Jackson left side. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Paul with it. Pass to Jones. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. Jones sets a screen. From 18 feet away. The shot by Dunn, no good. Memphis trailing here. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Now here's Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Lopez. This one for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Jackson the screen. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Lopez, the screen. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Paul with a steal. Dunn goes in. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Memphis. Trailing by 2. Back to Morant. From the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Morant's got 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Bogdanovich. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .20 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Lopez. Now Bogdanovich. Lopez, the screen. And here's Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead.
Los Angeles, 17.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Morant with the slam!
Nice work by Morant. He just explodes off the screen.
Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Conchar outside. Jackson left side. Williams on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers lead by 4. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson. From downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Jackson Jr. takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he's confident in his ability to drain it from here.
Harden can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the screen. Now here's Jackson. And another 3 for Memphis.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Leonard outside. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes John Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosive. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Brian.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Outside Harden. On target from range. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Morant drawing the double team. Beal surveying the D. There's a screen by Toppin. Toppin controls the rebound and the putback. Toppin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Morant. He's got 14. And here's Harden. Edey with a steal. And they're pushing it up. They need this. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Over Jackson. That one rolls around and rims out. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Simmons with it. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Pass to Jones. To win the run. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And stolen by Jones. Here's the break. And here's Lopez. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And the Clippers miss again.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Back to Simmons. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
The Clippers on D. It's a three-point game. Williams from long range.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Paul. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Simmons up top. And the layup is good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Lopez. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. 1:11 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Memphis with a rebound. The Grizzlies on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Jones. Back to Simmons. With the drive. Over Jones. And it's Simmons missing. Clippers trail by 3. Left side Bogdanovic. The rebound by Jackson.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Paul. It could go. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's Wells on the wing. Jackson outside. Over Toppin. The putback. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, rebounds look too easy for Edey sometimes. Taller than even most NBA players.
Grizzlies lead by 8. Left side Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Beal with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Pass to Harden. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Leonard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Screen by Edey. Now here's Jackson. The putback. Great positioning on. Putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Beal, no good. Memphis leading by 9. Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. The 3-ball. Good. And the setup by Morant. Wells has got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Harden. 3-pointer. Beal hits the trifecta.
And what an answer from Beal. Love seeing him sink the triple.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Zubac, screen. Leonard outside. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Edey. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And here's Leonard. And it's blocked by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Beal. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Memphis with it. They've got a 9-point lead. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. They set the pick. Back to Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you guys.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grizzlies lead by 4. Simmons looking around. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Jerome. Good D by Bogdanovich. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 18.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Here's Jerome. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good from Jerome.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's Lopez. High post. Right side Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jerome outside. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Harden misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Memphis making a switch here. Outside Simmons. Jerome outside. The kick out to Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. Simmons has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. To the wing, right side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Over Simmons. Lopez can't hit. Now Simmons. He has 6. Conchar outside. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here are the Clippers now. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Outside Jones. Jones sets a screen. Pass to Bogdanovich to halt the run. And it's good on the layup.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside, Williams. Back to Jerome. There's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Bogdanovich. Lopez, the screen. Fires from the corner. Bogdanovich, no good. Memphis leading by 9. Simmons is doubled. To the paint. And stolen by Paul. And it's the Clippers on the break. Flanks the dunk off the rim. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Bogdanovich on the wing. 4 on the clock. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to... And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Paul. Leonard up top. And they'll get another chance. Back to Paul. Offensive board. Tries yet again. And there's the play by Leonard inside.
Oh, that's just classic Kawhi Leonard. The effort, the board, the points, all of it.
Back to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Beal gets the bucket.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jerome outside. Shot clock at 5. Zubac comes with a double team. And stolen by Leonard. Zubac screen. Unloads from 13. Leonard gets the bucket.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Simmons. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Excellent D there from Toppin. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Leonard. Over Williams. Leonard can't get it to go.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. Simmons. And it's Jerome with a 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
To the middle. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Inside, Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Screen by Edey. Here's Moran. Offline from the top of the key.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Lopez. Off with the layup. And it's Moran with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey. Back to Moran. Outside Wells. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots over Lopez. Drills the baseline jumper.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc. But the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
And that one drops.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. The three, counted from distance.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Outside Harden. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Harden's got 23.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Moran. Misses in close.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Screen by Edey. Here's Moran. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
Harden, deep three-point land. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Wells. Back to Moran. Now Jackson for three. Cleared away by Lopez.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Memphis leading by 10. Moran. Edey outside. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Beal. With the shot. Oh, no good. And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Grizzlies lead by 10. Jerome outside. Now Simmons. 5 on the clock. Zubac pulls it down.
Fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team.
Jacks up a three. Zubac pulls it down. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Harden. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Oh, the finesse with the floater.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Ja Morant.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Outside Williams. Let's loose for 3. Toppin rips down the board. Now Zubac. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Beal rips down the board. And stolen by Simmons.